As of the recording of this video, it is Monday, April 13th, Galatians 4:6-7. And because you are children, God sent out the Spirit of His Son into your hearts, crying, Abba, Father. So you are no longer a bondservant, but a son, and if a son, then an heir of God through Christ. Hello, thank you for joining Laura Living in Faith in beautiful Southwest Florida. Today is Monday and I am just taking my time getting ready for a new work week. And I wanted to come out and say hi to everybody. And I thought, why not just spend today giving an honest review of some of the beaches that I have been to recently. I do have many more to explore, Lord willing, and favorites to go back to, Lord willing. And so let me just start out locally. I did take everybody to see Venice Beach really quick, like in that Centennial Park video, but I have not done like a beach day video there. And to be honest, I have not been to Venice Beach since, I think January. Shortly after my move, I went to Venice Beach and been hitting up other ones. So I actually need to go back to Venice Beach. I need to get a little baggie of sand for my sand project that I've got going on, where I am collecting a little bit of sand from each beach and then wanting to put them in little jars so I could see the different colors and textures of the sand in the different beaches. I think it would be cool. So I need to take you back from that. But from my memory, Venice Beach was pretty cool. You know, it is like the beach going down is a little bit more dramatic. And of course, more shelly. So it's good for shells, good for shark teeth, and it was a lot of fun from what I remember. Now, this past weekend, I took y'all to Sharky's on the Pier. And my honest review there, the restaurants are very well known for good food. Sharky's is a little bit more casual, like you can come in off the beach or the pier and you can just kind of do your thing, get your food and whatnot, or drinks, because they have like a little bar area. And Finn's is a little bit more upscale. I'm not going to say like it's like some super upscaley thing, but it is a bit more upscale. So you're not going to want to go from just being in the water to going up to Finn's. You know, you're going to be dressed. And they do have valet parking, by the way. So Sharky's on the Pier does have valet parking, because that parking does fill up. But if you're there for the restaurant, they do have valet parking. So Sharky's on the bottom, Finn's is on top. And that pier you do not need a fishing license. So that's a good nugget to have. I haven't been fishing in ages, but I think it would be fun to do if I had a fishing partner or something. Like, it would be fun. I think it would be fun. So like, I like knowing that you don't need a fishing license, because I have absolutely zero clue as far as fishing license stuff, or fishing stuff in general. I just haven't been fishing since I was like a kid, basically. So maybe like a little bit as an adult, but okay. So the fishing pier, that's cool. The restaurants and the shops are cool. The beach itself, here's the vibe of it, okay? You got some moms getting together, having their girl chit-chat time, reading books, you know, relaxing. You got kids playing while the guys are over fishing, and then everybody's going to meet up and go have drinks or lunch. That's their day. That's perfect for that kind of a day. That's Sharky's. Like, for me, a little bit more relaxed, soft sand, softer water, even shelling, which I can't explain, you know. I think I did just better at other beaches. So for me, just on my own for a beach day, that's probably not my pick. If I was going there for other purposes, like the restaurant or the pier or something, then it would be a pick. But if I was just in my mind, beach, beach, what I want for a beach day, that's not my pick personally. Nokomis, more so my pick. Nokomis Beach, I thought rocked. And I got a lot of nice shells. I got a lot of nice, just everything. You can find shark teeth, everything there. I got a lot there. And the beach, the layout of it, that's more, just a little bit more what I have in mind for a beach day. And that's a beach day where I could be shelling. And I was having some fun with that. Because it is still like a little bit more, these beaches here, like they're going down a little bit more. So you want to be careful if you're not like, you know, the strongest swimmer or different things, which I'm careful with. You know, I've had certain different injuries, you know, like anybody that's gotten older or anything, like if you've had injuries or something, you're just a little bit more cautious these days. Like me, I'm a little bit more cautious. I like the Siesta Key and the Anna Maria, where it's a lot more gradual, and I can just get out in the water, and it feels a little bit more my pace. So, but Nokomis, beautiful. I was quite tickled with Nokomis, and definitely would go back again. I do want to hit up Venice Beach, just because again it has been a while. So I think I'm going to have Nokomis for now, just over Venice Beach, maybe, or they're sort of tied, but for right now, I think Nokomis is over Venice, because I am due to go back and just check it out. Then going up, Siesta Key, I have not taken y'all with me. I have been there before, obviously, a few times. I realize it's the super touristy spot, but again, it's just about that parking, you know? So if you plan to get early, get the parking, you're pretty good, because Siesta Key has got beach for days. You're tight. There is so much beach to share. And they have different restaurants and places too, and plenty of bathrooms. Like it is fine. I love Siesta Key. Okay, so I'm fine there. And I love that you could just keep walking out there, and you're just, you can walk out in the ocean, and it's just so gradual, and feels like sandbars. So maybe you're walking out, and then you go down a little bit, and so it's okay. It's like maybe hitting your thighs, and then you're going back up again, and it's back to your knees or something. I don't know. It is just really cool. I like being able to just waltz out that far. I think it's cool. Outside that, then going up was Lido Key. I have a Lido Key beach video, and all the parking is free in these areas. Okay. So, free parking. Lido Key, though, you know, they've got the beach parking, which is free. Does fill in, does get packed. There is street parking available. You will pay for that. So it just depends on what you want to do. If you're going straight to the beach and that's it, you'll probably want to get up there and get that free parking. If you're local and you're there often, you're probably going to want to get that free parking. I would. But if it's more like a random trip, the parking fee for even on the street is not that much. I was there for like half a day or something, 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. It was $4 or $5. Like it was, I've paid parking that was a lot more expensive than that. So to me, you're going there to have a good time, a good day. It's worth it. And I did the thing of where I kind of met it in the middle too. So there's the beach parking with the concession and the shops and whatever. And then the beach continues to go down. Well, I parked out in the street down part ways, but that also, so I could walk to the concession, the bathrooms, whatever I needed, but also out in the street to go just around the corner, there's Arm & Circle with all the shops and all the restaurants. So I was able to just go walk around that too. It was all right there. So to me, parking in the street, it just worked out better. That's the beach also that has like the big pipes that go across the beach. And they do have the sand in areas, like they'll space it out where the sand kind of goes over the pipes. That way everybody can just walk over really easy. So you don't have to worry about those pipes being there. But beautiful beach. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Really loved Lido Key, had a good time there, and enjoyed being able to walk around Arm & Circle. Then going up from that was Coquina Beach and Anna Maria Island. Have a video for that. You can, and there's playlists, y'all. I have a playlist. So I have like the Journey one, and so you'll want to check that out if you want to see the different places that I've taken everybody with me. Coquina Beach is beautiful. They've got a wonderful walkway, like nature trail walkway is what it looks like. It's you know, camera can't capture it, but it's got the trees, and then you see the beach, everything there, and it's just a nice walking trail. They've got a bunch of picnic areas all leading up to where their concession and everything is. And of course, they had volleyball and just different things there. I loved that beach. It was phenomenal. It was gorgeous. I had a great time there. And now on one end where they have the concession and everything too, mind you, this parking, and it will fill in. It will fill in, so it's one of those things you want to get in there, but there is a lot of parking, and it goes on and on and on. And way at the other end, they have porta potties, because that's how much there's quite a distance. So for anybody and families, you know, that need to go, there is porta potties. But that's just because there's so much beach. But that's good, because that's everybody can spread out. You can kind of go find your own space. Then after that, I took everybody up to Manatee Beach, which was so cool. And that was really cool to drive and to just see, you know, like, it was great. Like, you look out the left and you see in homes and different things, and you see the water. Then you look over to the right, you see the homes, and you see the water. And you're just like, wow, it was really cool. And then you get up to Manatee Beach, and then great shops, they got little dining area as well too. Bar, you know, they want everybody, if you're drinking, to stay up there. And then, and that's nice because they're keeping their beaches cleaner too. And they sell little cups for whether it's drinks for that or just like, you know, soda pop or lemonade. You know, if you get a cup, then your refills are cheaper. So I've got a cup, and Lord willing, we'll go back and get that discounted lemonade or pop or something. And, but that was absolutely beautiful. And those beaches too, like just something about Siesta Key, Lido Key, and even Coquina and Manatee is just a little bit more gradual. I think Siesta Key especially, and Anna Maria Islands, I think those are my favorites at this point in time. So if you're planning a trip, just keep in mind, you know, you want to get out there, and it is free parking. You want to have island time mentality. So just plan, like, you either got to get there early, or just plan to have that patience, like waiting in line for anything else. People that wait in line to go on a ride for half an hour or something like that. Sometimes that will happen in the parking lot where you're just kind of circling, and you just have to have the patience. And don't be afraid to roll down the window if you see somebody getting in their vehicle, and just ask, just for your own sake too, because are you leaving? Because sometimes the answer is no. You know, maybe they're just reaching in to get something that they need now. Maybe they're just grabbing some real quick because they're going to stop to eat. And the answer is no, and you don't want to be sitting there 10 minutes with the turning signal on waiting to watch this person walk back to the beach. You know, so I've had a lot of people stop and ask me when I'm leaving, and it's either no, I'm just getting something real quick, or yeah, hang on, this is all yours in a second. You know, so just ask. And but just have that patience, and then you'll get that parking, okay? And so that was my review. I thought, just give a review of some of the beaches, and I've got more around this area to go. So And if there's any suggestions of any local beaches or, maybe a little bit of distance, let me know. I'm open to taking day trips, and if it's something I can't just do on a quick weekend, maybe I'll plan it for when I have time off or something. But just let me know in the comments. All right, well, that's it for me. I will see you all on the next one. Bye.